Hey everyone! Japanese culture is truly one of a kind, isn't it? From the rich tradition to its modern innovation, Japanese charm is hard to resist. It's no wonder Japanese culture is celebrated and recognized all over the world. And let's not forget the food: sushi, ramen, takoyaki. Well, you name it. The cuisine is so beloved that you can find it almost anywhere. To bring people even closer to this amazing culture, many cities hold Japanese food festivals, creating a space for food lovers and culture enthusiasts to come together. Welcome back to Din Studio. I'm Zaki. Today, we're channeling that same energy by designing a poster flyer for a Japanese food festival. Don't worry, I'll be walking you through every step of the process. Ready? Let's dive in! Now, let's start by gathering some design inspiration to comprehend the essence of Japanese culture and cuisine. We want something that reflects Japanese aesthetics, vibrant food culture, and a sense of festivity. Let's now head over to Pinterest and see what we can find. I've searched for keywords like flyer Japanese food festival design. Look at these designs. They are vibrant and full of character. The color palette is dominated by warm tones like orange and red, balanced with cooler hues like blue and green, creating a sense of harmony and energy. What really stands out is the use of illustration. These designs use illustrative elements to make the poster lively and perfectly capture the festive and cultural vibe of Japanese food, which is exactly the mood we are aiming for. Next, we need the font that matches the theme. Let's hop over to dinstudio.com and explore some sans serif fonts. After exploring a few options, I found the perfect main font that has a clean and modern feel for this project, Mirafa Sans. For the secondary font, we choose Kung Fu Brush. This font's brush-like texture is perfect for capturing the lively and authentic feel of Japanese food festival. For an additional text element, we are using the Shinki font. Its style complements the main fonts, adding a fun touch to the overall design. Alright, now using Procreate, let's start sketching some Japanese food icons for our flyer. We will include fun and recognizable elements like onigiri, takoyaki, apple candy, a juice box, and a coin cheese waffle. The goal is to create a vibrant, festive vibe that reflects the charm of the Japanese food festival. Keep the lines bold and the shapes clean, and make each item stand out. This sketch serves as the base for adding colors and details later. Now, with our ideas in mind, the chosen fonts and the illustration ready to be incorporated into the flyer, it's time to bring them to life in Adobe Photoshop. Let's create an artboard and start laying out the design. Previously, we've gathered some design references and a color palette that would be used for today's design. Aside from that, here is the result of the illustration we've created in Procreate. The first step is to create an A4 size artboard with portrait orientation. We've made a layout in Adobe Illustrator before. Now, we just need to copy and paste it to Adobe Photoshop for the designing process. Add the title in the upper left of the poster with the writing Japan. We'll be using the Mirafa Sans font. Let's not forget to adjust the size to make it stand out. To give a dynamic effect, let's make the writing a little tilt using Ctrl-T. Choose the skew option and adjust its length. Add the location, which is Hokkaido, above the text using the Kung Fu Brush font. Let's adjust the size and the slant to fit the layout. Enlarge the text tracking so that the space between each letter is more balanced and looks neater. At Festival, beset the Japan text using the same font, Mirafa Sans. Skew the text using the same method as before to match the overall design concept. Add text culinary in Adobe Illustrator using the Mirafa Sans regular font. Don't forget to use create outlines and ungroup to separate it for a flexible arrangement. After that, copy and paste each letter into Photoshop and arrange the position. In the lower part, add a note for a detail location. Let's write Sapporo, which is the capital of Hokkaido Prefecture. Using K, adjust the size and the tracking to make it clearer. Now, at the time beset the location. Make sure the font and the size fit well to maintain design consistency. Next is to add the date below the time information. This is a crucial element as well, so let's not forget that. Then, on the right side of the flyer, add a list of food items that will be available at the festival, like takoyaki, onigiri, and more. Keep using the Sinki font to maintain design consistency. Add the text limited supply below the food names to give a sense of exclusivity. Don't forget to add the text "Save the date" in the empty space. This will be an important reminder for visitors. In the middle of the flyer, insert the Japanese food illustration we made earlier. Adjust the size and position of the illustration to make it look more appealing and professional with the other elements. Add detailed ticket information at the bottom by creating a new rectangle using the Shape tool. This will be the background for the ticket text. Duplicate the rectangle, change the color to black and position it in the upper part. Add the text "Entrance Ticket" in the rectangle. Again, adjust the size and position to make it neater. Add the text for the price of the ticket, 2,000 yen, under it using the same font. Add the text "Halal food only" in Japanese characters using the Hiragi no Kaku font in the empty area. Add a new rectangle as the background for the Halal food only text. Adjust the color to make it look appealing. Apply a shadow effect to the rectangle by duplicating it and changing its color to black. Then, add a black stroke to both rectangles. Move the black rectangle to the right using alternate tip. Then duplicate this black rectangle again and adjust its position. Apply an italic effect to the Japanese characters. Next, match the text and rectangle layers. First, for the rectangle, use rasterized layer style, and for the text, use rasterized type. Then, match the layers to make editing easier. Apply a curve effect to the text using Ctrl T. Then select Warp and choose Flag. Adjust the curvature as needed. Once everything is arranged, add a background element featuring a traditional Japanese sun. We will create this element in a new file. First, create a new layer, then press Shift to apply a gradient to the layer. Use the filter menu, choose distort and select wave, then adjust as needed. Continue with filter, distort, and then choose polar coordinates to create a circular shape. Select the white area with the magic wand tool. Right-click, then choose Layer via Copy. Copy and paste this element into the flyer document. Use white color overlay and move the layer down. To create harmony between the background element and the flyer design, use clipping mask. Using the eraser tool, remove any excess. Add a texture to the flyer for a more appealing finish. Finally, let's save the design as Japan Flyer Design. And here it is, our final design. The bold typography, clean layout, and vibrant colors truly capture the lively spirit of Japanese food festivals. From the elegant touch of Japanese aesthetic to the vibrant celebration of its cuisines, this poster is ready to draw attention and excitement for the event. What do you think? Would you want to make some addition on your own? Let me know in the comment. Also, if you have any design requests for our next video, I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to Dean Studio for more inspiring design tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.